Arguing with idiots. Smart debate with dimwits. Truth for those who care to look, and another way to sell our book.
Yes. Hello, capitalists. Arguing with Idiots. How to Stop Small Minds and Big Government. It is the best book we have ever done, because your friend is going to come up to you and say,
hey, mister, I want the poor to die of the heartbreak of psoriasis. You're always complaining about debt, but the president promised. He promised he wouldn't sign a health care bill that added a single dime to our deficit.
And that is true, and I agree with him. It's going to add tens of trillions of dimes to our deficit.
Oh, please.
What?
You're just saying that because you hate Democrats. What evidence do you have to support that?
Well, how about this? When Medicare was being created, they said by 1990 it would cost us $12 billion a year. When 1990 came, it cost us $107 billion. So only about 9 times the cost.
Oh, wow, you can use your calculator. Ooh, good. Which, by the way, is probably powered by clean and efficient solar power. But you're just trying to cover up for the fact that we're cutting programs like crazy for decades because of people like Ronald Reagan and Newt Gingrich and George W. Bush and Joe Wilson. All those.
Did you even know who Joe Wilson was 2 weeks ago? Did you have any idea?
Well, not specifically, but I knew many people named Joe and others with the last name Wilson. Wilson was the name of that volleyball, that Tom Hanks movie on the island.
Yeah.
So don't even start challenging my political knowledge.
Oh, no, I won't. But let me challenge your math skills. The idea that our government is being cut is about as credible as their healthcare cost estimates. In 1900, the federal government consumed less than 5% of the total economic output. Gee. 1900, that's when the progressives started to get into charge with the Republicans and the Democrats. We're up over 28% now, close to 6 times as much.
1900, I noticed you go back to that far because you don't want to look at the deep cuts in spending by George W. Bush.
Oh, yeah, deep spending.
Cronies.
Yeah. Actually, since 1999, the amount government has consumed has risen from 19 to 28%. So that doesn't look like a Democratic problem. That looks like a power problem.
Well, the federal government had to spend more because of the deep cuts at the state and local level.
Right, really?
Yeah,
Perhaps you should read page 208 and 209 of Arguing with Idiots, because if you did, not only would you know everything else I just told you, but you'd also know that state and local spending is only up 495% since 1960 in inflation-adjusted dollars. From $367 billion to $2.2 trillion.
Aha! Trillion it's not even a real word. You're just making this up.
What?
Well, I can do that too. Your cholesterol level is up a zillion, billion, gazillion, quinzillion, fat